Arsenal fans, we have a major problem. A major problem. We got the Blue Sharks once again picking up points. 3 games in a row where City are slapping up teams and they're coming into form. Just seen Liverpool get absolutely smoked and destroyed by Man City. A Man City that destroyed Bournemouth, destroyed Dortmund, and are now 4 points behind us. And after our last performance, the way we played against Sunderland, the way we got dominated in the first half against Sunderland, if we continue to play like this with the upcoming games, we've got North London Derby, we've got Bayern Munich, we've got Chelsea, we've got Villa coming up, we've got Brentford. We are dropping points. And how did we lose the league last season? Too many draws, too many drop points. This is worrying times. And if you're not worried right now, I think you should be. Because Haaland continues to be bagging in goals. Even though we missed the penalty, still banging in goals. Doku's much improved this season. Cherky's there, he's a baller. Reinder's there, he's a baller. Foden's coming into great form after his brace against Dortmund. Nico's doing his thing, which is putting less pressure on Rodri having to start. And we all know how good Rodri is. This ain't even a Man City at full force. Let's be honest. Certain players they've brought in, we haven't even seen the best of them yet. We haven't even see them hit max like their max potential. Reinders, Cherky, all new additions. Mamouche as well. Hasn't been there that long. Then you know what Foden can do. Doku's much improved. If Savio improves as well, and Savio was their highest assister last season. If he continues even to just be their highest assister this season and not really contributing goals, it's going to be a long season for us. And if there's a team that knows how to weather storms when the pressure's on, when they need to deliver, it's Man City. If there's a manager that knows when to take advantage and when they smell blood, it's Pep Guardiola. And this is why I was so annoyed about our performance against Sunderland. Man City right now, they're cooking. O'Reilly at left back, shutting down Salah like it's nothing. And I'm not talking about these performances of players that are only playing 1-2 games. No. They've been going about their business. Don't get it twisted. When they lost 1-0 to Aston Villa, before that, they went on a run about 6-7 games. Man City winning games after game. They beat Huddersfield, they beat Burnley, they beat Monaco, they beat Brentford, they beat Everton, they beat Villa. Cool. They dropped points to Aston Villa. Then they're back on a run. They beat Swansea, they beat Bournemouth, they beat Dortmund, they beat Liverpool. Win. Lose a game, win. I'm telling you, they're silently going about their business. I've been saying we cannot be complacent. And this is alarming, especially when you're looking at the form of Moreno. That's at poor form right now for Arsenal. Saka in diabolical form right now for us. Diabolical form. Eze not looking convincing. Zubimendi has not been the Thomas Partey replacement that we said he would be. Now, Arsenal have been picking up points, but there've been a lot of performances that haven't been convincing. And against Sunderland, we were caught out. If we don't step up, it's going to be long. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not looking forward to seeing Calafiori going up against Elise. I'm not looking forward to seeing that. I'm really not. So, listen, we need to be stepping it up. We need to be making sure we can defend. Right now, our centre-backs are both out of form. Saliba has been horrendous. That performance against Sunderland was unacceptable. Defend like that, we're dropping more points. And like I said, we don't need to lose too many games. We didn't lose the league last season for losing games, drawing games. Too many draws. And the way that we're performing, we'll be lucky to get away with draws by the way that we're performing. We didn't perform well against Burnley. We didn't perform well against Fulham or West Ham. Yeah, we got the wins, but we didn't perform well. We didn't perform well against Brighton. If you look at the first half against Brighton and the first half that we had against Sunderland, Brighton, we should have been 3-0 down at halftime. Sunderland, we should have been 2-0 down at halftime. We were 1-0 down at halftime. If we don't step up, this is why I'm so critical with this team. The expectation is too high. And when we get too giddy and start talking about league's done, we're the favourites, nobody's challenging really. Well, Man City has said we're 4 points behind. 2-game swing, and we're back in it. And that's how they're going into international break. They took advantage of a Liverpool team that actually had a great performance against Real Madrid. And you can say Real Madrid's dead and all the rest of it, yeah, but you still got to beat them. Liverpool had a great performance against them, great performance against Aston Villa. Man City said, yeah, no worries. We've been putting great performances against Bournemouth and Dortmund. Watch what we do today. Boom, turned up. When the pressure's on, turned up. I didn't see no centre-backs getting taken on to try and defend a 1-0 lead. I saw Liverpool that were going for it. Doku absolutely cooking. Haaland taking more chances and opportunities. Putting the team to the sword. Not defending a 1-0 lead like we did against Sunderland. This is the difference in mentality. This is the difference. When Pep smells blood, he goes for the win. When Arteta sees blood, he don't go for the win. He tries to shut up shop. Everybody defend. Everybody behind the ball. And we're going to defend the 1-0. And then more times out or not, we start dropping points. That leads at the end of the season as to why we didn't accumulate enough points to win the league. This is the two different in mentality. People say that Arteta learned from Pep, baby Pep. No. Look how Pep reacts. Look how this manager reacts. Look at the difference. We're going one Pep, the teacher, the master, compared to the apprentice. Pep goes for the win. He goes for the win. When he smells blood, go for the win. Arteta, let's manage games out. Let's think it out. Let's fall back. Everybody behind the ball. Let's not be too committed. Let's not, come out in the second half and put them to the sword after we get an equalizer. Don't put them to the sword. Just hit back. Everybody just make sure we don't concede. This is the difference. This is the difference. And if you man want to be sleeping on him, remember, everybody that's a supporter of Arteta, you're a supporter of Arteta because you said he's the baby Pep. So don't be mocking Pep and don't be telling me, oh no, City, we don't care about City. Oh, you don't care about City. Well, guess what? City doesn't care about your opinions because right now, they're quietly going about their business. And right now, they're looking like they're on job. I've been saying they're quietly going about their business. They're picking up points. City lost to Villa. Look at them now. They've got experience in their team. They've got winners like Bernardo. They've got experienced players. They've got players that have been there, done that. They've got a manager that's been there, done that. They've got quality around the team. They've got quality additions. They've got quality coming off the bench. People say, oh, what if Haaland gets injured? What if our set pieces dry up? What if Gyökeres doesn't reach the level of expectation that the levels that we require him to get to? We can all do the what if thing. What if Gabriel gets injured? He's been our best centre-back for the last 2 seasons. What if Declan Rice gets injured? All of a sudden, we don't have set pieces because nobody takes the set pieces as good as Declan Rice. And like I said, we didn't have a set piece to save us against Sunderland to get the 3 points. We didn't have a set piece. I said, you're not always going to have these set pieces getting us out of jail. That performance there from Man City, the way they defended, the way they attacked, the way they took advantage, the way they put them to the sword. Yeah, this is a problem. I've seen it a lot of times. Yeah, I don't need to keep saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when Man City are starting to pick up some form. And like I said, they always go quietly about their business. That Doku performance, madness right now. Absolutely cooking, taking souls, taking lives. Absolutely, he took Conor Bradley back to Valhalla, bro. Yeah, I'm saying he took Gravenberch all the way back to Africa, bro. He spun him all the way back to Africa, but he didn't even think he was in England, bro. That was absolutely disgusting, the performance from Doku, bro. Not making Gravenberch and everything. Doubled up on. For everybody that wants to always use the excuse of doubled up on, trebled up on. Man said, yeah, no worries, man. I'll cook today. Don't worry, I'll cook. No matter. Let Gravenberch help out Conor Bradley. I'll cook them both. You got to rate it. You got to rate it, bro. This Doku now, he's operating more centrally and being way more direct and has the license to cut in and be more direct. He's looking a real problem. Reinders, you already know, is a baller. So let's not talk about Reinders because we all know he's a baller. Cherky, he's a baller. Haaland, Gunman. Certified gunman. Foden, you can have all the Foden talk that you want. But guess what? This guy scores a lot of important goals for City. And he knows how to turn up at the end of the season as well. Bernardo, as much as I know he's not the Bernardo of yesteryear, right now, he's actually playing really well. Nico, it looks like he's stepping up. Look like he's improved a lot. Mateus Nunes looks like he's defended a lot better. Nico Riley looks like he's doing his thing. And Diaz looks like he's slowly getting back to his best form. This is a problem. This is a major problem. Major problem. If we do not fix up the way that we're playing, stop relying on set pieces and stop getting bullied and not knowing how to play an open play. But like I said, a lot of Arsenal fans will say, don't panic, don't panic. Okay, you can tell me don't panic. At the end of the season, I don't want to see you doing no videos about season reviews. This is still a league that we can win, that Arsenal can win. This is still a season that we can win. It's not too late, but there's changes that we need. Zumbamendi needs to be dropped. Play Skelly in the 8. Take Calafiori off left back and play Hencape there. Move Saka to the left and play Dalman on the right. Get some players in the squad that can actually assist and actually can create more and can make us look better on the ball, on the counter-attack, and in open play. Improve on what we have. It doesn't take away from the set pieces. You can still do the set piece thing. You can still have set pieces. I know this manager loves set pieces. You can still do all of that. You still got Declan Rice starting. You still got Gabriel starting. But add some flair to this team because we need some flair. The way we played in the second half, people may say, oh, but Zubimendi hit the crossbar. Why is our best opportunities falling to our defensive players? Why is Zubimendi getting more opportunities than Moreno? Why is Gabriel and Saliba getting in better positions in the box than Eze? Why? I'll tell you why. It's the system. And guess what? Zubimendi didn't score. Gabriel and Saliba, they didn't score. Calafiori at the end, he didn't score. So why didn't you create opportunities for the actual players that can finish? This is what we got to do. If we're going to improve onto what we're already doing, we already know we've got a good defense. We already know we've got a great set piece. We already know that. You need to build upon that. You need to build upon that. And what I look at is the way that we transition, the way our patterns of play, the way we break down teams, the balance in the midfield, getting the wingers cooking again. But if we don't, and we continue to rely on set pieces and we continue to rely on our defense, which is a great defense and a great set piece, we're going to come up short. The same way we came up short against Sunderland. And it is what it is. We had set pieces last season. We didn't win anything. We had a great defense last season. We didn't win anything. We had all of this last season and the season before and the season before that. This is worrying. This is worrying. And right now I'm talking about it because right now the manager could do something to change it. We all know that we got the squad good enough to win the league. It's all about how you manage that. It's all about balance. And the thing is, we're not very balanced. We're very set piece heavy, very defensive heavy, and everything else takes a back seat. This Man City team, stay humble, stay humble. Because if there's a team that's going to take advantage, it's going to be them. Arsenal right now, fix up. That performance against Sunderland cannot repeat if we're going to win a major honour this season. And for all of the fact that we kept getting results and kept doing our thing even when the rivals were dropping points, City are only 4 points behind us. We're not even halfway through the season yet. This is why I say stay humble. This is why I say don't run your mouth. This is why I say don't get too excited. Stay calm, stay easy. It's way too early to be waxing lyrical about we're going to do this and we're going to do that. There's still a lot to prove. Two things still need to be proven. Can this team and manager react when the pressure's on and win must-win games by hook or by crook? Win, 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 win. Can we survive the crunch end of the season to get over the line? Until then, stay calm. And at the end of the day, this manager needs to make certain changes to make the team overall look better. If not, the same criticisms you had for Liverpool is going to happen for us. If you do not heed the warning, well, guess what? When it rains, it pours. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. And let me know, because I feel like we have a major problem here. And if we don't fix up, then it's going to be a big problem. And a lot of people just saying, oh, but we've been getting away with it. We always go on runs. We always win certain games. Yeah? But stop dropping points that in a game like Sunderland, that the 3 points was there for the taking. What are we doing? Make sure you're liking and subscribing. And I'm out. Love.